All right, everyone, welcome to Whiteboard Wednesdays. I'm Jeff Thomas with Invest. Look forward to talking with you many times over the course of joining the interwebs this year. So I thought I'd jump off with saying, there's traditional financial planning and then there's new ways of thinking. So from Invest perspective, we always come from a foundational base of education, guidance, and counseling. So today I'm going to whiteboard what I like to call the 4 blocks, right? And everybody that comes into our offices here at Invest are familiar with these 4 blocks that make up traditional financial planning. All right, first of which is the bank. Well, what do we know about the bank historically? Well, it pays us less than 1%, or point squat percent, as I like to call it. Here, since inflation hit, we may get a little bit more participation from it, but historically, less than 1%. Then we have our qualified plans. These are for those of us that work, have 401ks, 403bs, or our IRA investments. But there's 2 things that are embedded in that, okay? First of which, can't touch it till you're 59 and a half, so we have timelines. And these are tax deferred for the most part. So our lifetime business partner, Uncle Sam, is gonna come for his cut at some point. Then we have our investments. These could be our brokerage accounts, Robinhood, Coinbase, whatever. But there's always something embedded in that, which is some form of risk. And I can tell you, since the end of World War II, since the end of that, to a greater or lesser degree, every decade to some degree does this 2-6-2 methodology. What do I mean by that? Well, 2 years the market goes up. 2 years we're in downward momentum. And then 6 years we kind of plod along getting consistent averages, but nothing really to write home about. A lot of us in our daily lives can kind of put our personal lives with this. 2 years, everything goes right, we don't know why. 2 years, we may be on the struggle bus, may have a job change, divorce. 6 years, through true grit and determination, us and our spouses come out ahead throughout the year, right? So we're always gonna have some form of risk when it comes to our investments. And the last bucket is real estate. Now, what do we know about real estate is that we never pay it off. Even if you don't have a mortgage, you still have property taxes, still have homeowners insurance, maintenance and upkeep. This right here is traditional financial planning. We've been told that these 2 buckets will generate some form of a percentage that we can pay for our lifestyle in our retirement years. And maybe we sold the real estate investment to help feed that because the kids are grown and out of the house. But what we're finding today is not many people are selling their homes today. So when we kind of think about a new way of thinking is we want to add additional blocks to this. First and foremost, can we add a safe money bucket? And all I mean by that is what is my risk-free rate of return, right? Where can I get guarantees? Where can I get opportunities to have a safe money bucket that isn't going to be determined its value based on the emotions of the day, all right? And then something that we do here at Invest very well is we teach and educate what we like to call velocity of money concepts. How can I give you rules, tools, and resources to have your $1 replicate twice, replicate 3 times? Because what I would tell you is a lot of people that come into our office and say, Jeff, it takes money to make money. I go, not necessarily. It's the speed at which your dollars can replicate is what's going to get you to where you want to be faster. And that's something we do very well here at Invest is teach people how to accelerate. We've had books written on it. So for us, these concepts, taking traditional financial planning to a new way of thinking, we think that's the best way forward. If you have interest in that, give us a call, hit us up on our website, or tag us on our socials. We'd love to talk to you. Thanks and have a great day.